growth of pharmaceutical industry in the world. The outlook is a good for pharmaceutical industry. Credit risk is generally low and business performance is above average. In 2021 saw a peak in a growth of most market driven by COVID-19 vaccine production, and we expect growth of remain strong. And then, what are the major growth drivers for pharmaceuticals? There are four main growth drivers. COVID 19, again, population growth in emerging markets, and healthy risk among us ender. Demand for COVID 19 vaccine production will come from population aid to be vaccinated, and also from the need for vaccine production will come from a population aid to be vaccinated, and also from the need for boosters. uh, ag- Again, population and chronic diseases will also drive demand, especially for over the counter products and medications for a long term condition. Risk is a disposable income among emerging market will also lead to an increase in over the counter medicines, and for improvement in a healthy for improvement in a healthcare. Finally, many biotech and pharma businessmen have to balance long-term lead time with high cost for research and development. The appetite among banks and other leaders to provide finance will support their growth ambitions. Which are the industries strongest in the market? Ireland really stand out as one of the strongest performing markets. It's a relatively small country, but amount for more than 5% of a global pharmaceutical production. It surged to 25% growth in a 2021, and will benefit from ongoing vaccine production demand. China China and US are the vast markets, with the US accounting for 45% of the global market share. We expect to see growth in both markets, especially in China. What issue may have a negative impact on the industry in the coming years? The biggest threat at the moment is the rising uncertainty due to the conflict in Ukraine. It is too early to predict that will happen, but pharmaceutical industry is currently one of the least affected sector. Other issues facing the industry range from a patient to the environment. Some major brand name patients will expire over the next 10 year, which could lead a decline in a profit for some procedures. Environmental issues such as the water and soil contamination by pharmaceutical residues will need addressing, along with the increases in regulatory requirements. Issues directly or indirectly caused by COVID-19 will also have an important impact. Example, following the pandemic, reason that some government are cutting back on public sending, which may to vaccine. In a response to vaccine protectionism to some major markets, the US and UA are planning to restore production to supply.